Welcome back to another episode of We Roguelike It. I'm your host, Boston. Joining me as always is Moonpeer
Hello.
and Monkey Senior.
Yo.
Quick piece of programming news here at the beginning. You all have been asking for it, and I finally got off my butt and did it. If you want to see the full list of games that are in the backlog for We Roguelike It, check out the Discord channel. The channel description has a link to the Google spreadsheet there. If you see anything that's missing, please suggest it to us, and we can get it in the list. Because I'm sure there's something out there that we have completely forgotten about. That's some major giant game.
Yeah.
So go check that out. What's up?
I need to. Did we put Everspace in there at some point? Yes, we did. Good. Okay.
This is the common thing for us. Where we're like, oh right, I saw this roguelike. Is it in there? Oh, okay. Oof, yeah, it is.
No, I was in the process of making terrible decisions this week, and I was like, oh, I should go and buy a bunch of games. I don't have 500 already installed. I swear.
Right.
And I was just scrolling through the games, and I was like, oh, I really want to buy Everspace. Like a lot, as you can't afford to, but I should.
Well, fear not. It is in our backlog.
Yes, it's on the list.
So enough about that. Go check out the Discord channel. Go check out our spreadsheet. Help us get to 200 games. Please,
yes.
Please don't. With that being said, this is week 3 of 20XX. Man, I had a real bummer of a run this week that I want to talk about.
Oh,
wow. I had a run that was surprisingly super strong, and I picked up 0 powers. Every time I'd finish a level, there was something better than a power that was there.
Yeah.
I was picking up a ton of those I think prototype blueprints, I think they're called.
Hold on. Let's back up a minute here. Did you go into the super safe laboratories?
No, they were just dropping from chests and after bosses.
Okay, so I think you were picking up the mods. Monkey, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure the prototype ones are the ones that are in these totally safe labs. And
Maybe. I think the ones he's picking up are the ones that give +1 to all stats.
Like the suit pieces?
No, well, there were a bunch of suit pieces, and one of the first upgrades I picked up was mixing and matching suit pieces makes you stronger.
Mm-hmm.
I was picking up a bunch of the Excaliburs that increases your damage and decreases your energy and something else.
Yeah.
I was moving super fast. I had a really good core strong run that had no reliance on powers, which is a run I really like.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No powers.
Yeah.
Give me basic attacks all the way.
Yeah, and I had the tri-shot, so I was hitting everything. I was hitting my default... So for anyone that isn't playing, most of the time when you start, your default shot does about 10 damage. I think the tri-shot brings that down to 8.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing 30 per shot. So, I had a real
Really
strong run going on. Made it all the way through the first 8 stages, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
I got up to stage 9... Finished that, beat the comb-over boss, no problem.
Okay.
Got to stage 10, a problem. So, I didn't die because of my own stupidity, which is usually what kills me in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I died because I got to a part I couldn't get past. So, you know that there's those, stag beetle-looking enemies with a little shield in front of them?
Mm-hmm.
I ran into one of the champion variants that shields enemies in the vicinity,
Mm-hmm.
which normally is fine, especially if you have extra movement speed because you can just sort of go around and get around it. It shielded a giant glowing enemy in the middle of a shaft that had spikes all up the shaft. And that shining enemy was right on top of the only cube that would let me go up that shaft. So
That sounds like fun.
I ran into literally the only way I could go in that level was blocked, and I had to die. There was no way I could finish that run there.
Oh.
I was like, man, I could have had my first victory. But this perfect storm happened, and that was the end.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I do need to retract one of my statements from last week because apparently I'm just a complete idiot. You do unlock the additional 2 characters for beating the game once with one of the characters.
Oh man, I was right there then. Bummer. Man.
Apparently those 2 are DLC. I did not know that.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I'm curious if it's DLC on the original platforms, but because Xbox probably got it late, it was probably all included in it.
Yeah.
I figured that's how it was on Switch too.
Yeah. Okay. Shall we talk about the red guy? I don't even care about his name.
Sure. Zero.
I hate his spear. I hate his stupid ninja sword. I hate his basic weapon. But I did unlock his glaive thing, which, glaive. His, what is it? It's like an axe kind of looking thing. I'm okay with that weapon, with him. Especially considering when you jump and hit attack, he does like a spinny attack, like Sonic flying through the air. Cool. Which is really useful.
That weapon's super good.
Yep. I still hate him. At this point, I am an achievement hunter. It's well regarded. I'm an achievement hunter. I am not at the point where I'm turning on skulls yet. So I'm not going for... I can't remember. It's like purest achievement. It's turning on 2 modifiers, and one is if you fall onto a hazard, like spikes or a pit, you are dead.
Oh, good.
It's crazy. So dumb. But yeah, okay, I'm going to do 10 levels with that, and stage 9 being the hellhole of all hellholes when it comes to that kind of thing. It's no, I'm good, thanks.
If you have the hover boots or like the in-air dash, that'd probably be a good combo, but
even at stage 9, that still didn't help.
Yeah.
But no, I'm going for specifically now. I'm just looking at trying to get the stage 8 boss achievements.
Yeah, those are weird.
So yeah, there is an individual achievement for every single boss, but it's that boss based on their stage 8 variant, which is the hardest variant of them all.
Right.
Interesting.
So now I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to try. I'm trying to do that. Right now I'm trying to do the stupid face one with the horn and the shield. And his achievement is destroy his horn, which produces the shield, and then only kill him using basic attacks. So I'm like, I can do that.
It shouldn't be too bad, I don't think.
I could probably do that. Kill the 4 stupid motorbike, the biker mice from Mars guys. Like, their equivalent is kill all 4 of them because it fractures into smaller versions in like 8 seconds.
Woof.
Like, okay, sure.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know. I'm still liking the game, but this is going to be one of those games that I'm probably never going to get everything on because it's too hard.
No, I feel like you just have to play forever to get that perfect run to finish some of these.
Yeah.
How about you this week, Monkey? You got anything?
I played a few. I was streaming like on Thursday, and there was this guy who came in and watched me, and it was cool because I discovered, like, I don't know if you Moon have played the Castlevania girl, but
no.
One of
the whip lady, purple whip lady. No, I haven't played it yet.
So she gets special powers that are only for her, and one of them's a flamethrower, and it's super good. And I discovered you can angle it like up and down, and I was going crazy on stream. And then the dude told me, "Oh yeah, I just found out that you can angle the icicle shot." And I was like, "What?
Whoa.
Hold on."
Strats.
Yeah, you can angle the icicle shot up and down, like diagonal up and diagonal down. I was like, "Whoa,
game changer, man!"
Oh man.
Yeah.
That would have been useful to know, I don't know, 15, 20 hours ago?
3 weeks ago?
Come on.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I think I just recently got my first clear on the hardest difficulty with one skull on.
I'm so good. I'm so good. My name's Monkey.
Which skull was it?
It was the one that so you don't have a choice at the end of 3. You only have one choice. Like that's probably one of the easiest ones. It makes it like, I guess, true roguelike that you don't have a choice of. It's always random.
You just get your boss item.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is one of those achievements which I'm looking at and I'm thinking it might actually be fun to play, which is basically it ramps up the enemy's speed and it multiplies the amount of enemies you face and the amount of damage they do and health they have. Like, and it's some stupid, I can't even remember the achievement name, but it's like, okay, that's fine. If I can get a couple of those drops that like enemies drop health, enemies drop armor, enemies drop nuts, and if you're throwing 4 times the amount of enemies at me, I'm fine with that. I'm just not going to do it with the red guy. I'm probably going to do it with the basic blue lady who you start with.
Right.
Because you give me some good ranged on that, and it's really good. Like, I love the upgrade that lets you shoot through walls. It's the most game-breaking thing that you've ever had, because it's just like, oh, you're on the other side of this corridor? Now you're dead.
Right.
Right.
Man.
I was wondering have you guys gotten a full set of armor yet?
Nope.
I've gotten like 3 pieces, but not the full set.
They're so powerful.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Because I think the green one, it buffs up the powers. So like the fire shield.
You got the green one. Of course you did.
It upgrades the only one I remember is the fire shield, and it gives like, instead of 4, it's like 8 smaller ones.
Oh wow.
That's
So
kind of cool.
they're just so many. And then I forget which color. I think it was the pink one. It makes all of your attacks charged.
Oh wow.
That's my
so
kind of suit.
It's just
right
like,
there.
wow. These armors sets are so strong.
Yeah, that's cool though that there's sets like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to find out what the other 2 are.
Yeah.
Also, more trap pro tips. The big, slow-firing purple bullet that's absolutely useless.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you guys know and agree with me when I say it's useless. It freezes the disappearing ledges, so it makes the ledges permanently appear.
Oh wow.
Specifically, I think it's the yellow ones.
Yeah.
So on the plant boss fight, it's got those yellow ones that appear and disappear. Yeah. You can just make them permanently appear.
Man, this game is cool. There's so much little stuff in there. Man. 20XX, you're all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mostly.
It's hard. I'm sorry, but is it me, or does this game feels like each run feels like this is easy, this is medium, this is the end, and it's so impossibly difficult on those last 2 stages.
Yeah, like the first 8 stages I think are fine. Stage 9 I think stage 9 would be okay if there was no stage 10. Like if that was the final stage and it was maybe you fought 2 bosses back to back, that'd be okay. But going into stage 10, it's sort of like, man, I have another stage. Like stage 9 was some rough stuff, man.
Oh, for me, it's just the fact that they just throw the platform and hellscape at you. It's like the game's mostly combat focused until that stage 9, and then it's just like, by the way, you better be perfect at jumping because things are about to get real.
Yeah, and I like how the first 8 stages reward you for exploration or the tough platforming by giving you chests. That feels okay, but man, those last 2 levels are real rough. Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, well, thank you so much, everyone, for listening and joining us. As always, we'll talk about the final week of 20XX next week, and we'll have the randomizer pick our very next game, and we'll also rank. We got a lot of stuff to look forward to next week.
A lot of stuff next week.
Science begins next week.
Yeah, science begins in earnest next week. We revisit our ranking list.
The best thing is we get to vote now.
That's right. That's right. So thank you very much, everyone, for listening, and we'll see you next week for another run.
It's next run, Boston.
We'll see you next run.
Thank you.
I'll get it. All right. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Bye.
Bye.